Reading class.
Good afternoon, guys. Welcome to spelling class. The United Nations, Unit 13 is our topic today. Let's begin by reading this short passage. The United Nations textbook entry. In 1918, the world was recovering from World War I. Okay, the first one, la Primera Guerra. It was a horrible war that led to the death of approximately 8.5 million people. Many millions more were wounded. Fueron heridos. Many millions more. Okay, 8.5 died, but many millions more were wounded. Fueron heridos. People began thinking of ways to prevent future wars. Their goal was to have citizens from all over the world work together to maintain peace, para mantener la paz. Why did countries have to mistrust one another? Why did countries have to mistrust one another? Would it be that peculiar for them to talk to settle their difference instead? What began as an abstract idea became reality. Follow the reading, please. Follow the reading. Listen to the pronunciations of the word. What began as an abstract idea became reality. In 1920, 41 countries formed the League of Nations. Countries came together and discussed peacemaking. However, not everyone wanted to avoid war. Not everyone, okay? Some of the countries wanted to fight. After World War I, Germany, Alemania, began manufacturing weapons and other equipment for fighting. Adolf Hitler came into power. In 1939, Germany invaded Poland, Polonia, and then overthrew the government in Austria. Italy invaded Ethiopia and Albania. Japan fought in China and Manchuria. Germany, Italy, and Japan eventually came together and called themselves the Axis powers. World War II had begun. The League of Nations' attempt to work for peace was a noticeable failure, un fracaso notable, because they couldn't keep maintaining peace. At this point, living in peace seemed like an unrealistic idea. In 1941, the United States, the Soviet Union, Great Britain, China, and France joined together to become allies. These countries called themselves the Allied powers and battled Italy, Japan, and Germany. It was a hard-fought war, which ended in 1945. So the Second World War began in 1941 and ended in 1945. So around 4 to 5 years, 4 years, they were fighting. In the first group, we had the United States, the Soviet Union, Great Britain, China, and France. And in the second group, Italy, Japan, and Germany. Those were the two groups that fought in the second war, in the World War II. The Allied powers won Second War II, won World War II. The Allied powers, so this one, United States, the Soviet Union, Great Britain, China, and France. But they did so at great cost. No one knows exactly how many lives were lost. There's not a number. In the World War I, there is a number. The number mentioned 8.5 million people die. But in the second one, there's not a number. But the number is believed, el número que se cree, to be between 35 million and 60 million people. So it is incredible that probably the amount of people that die during the World War II, it is between 35 million to 60 million people. That's a lot of people. After that, no one wanted to repeat another world war. So leaders were more open to the idea of an organization that would work together peace. In 1945, 51 countries joined to found the United Nations. Today, the United Nations has 192 member nations. Each nation in the United Nations appoints representative to the organization. Since it was formed, peacemaking has been the United Nations' major purpose. However, peace is not its only goal. The countries at the United Nations join to solve problems around the world. Problems like what? Hunger, como hambruna. As a courtesy to small and struggling nations, the United Nations has stepped in during their elections. By doing so, it has enabled many countries to have free and fair voting. The United Nations works to make international air travel safer. Air travel. It also works to reduce poverty in poor nations. Trabaja para reducir la pobreza. Poverty en naciones pobres. An added bonus for people around the world, the United Nations work to make our environment cleaner and healthier. This is the symbol, the emblem of the United Nations. Instead of waging war, the United Nations battles against poverty, unfairness, and disease. Okay? This is the battles the United Nations fight today, nowadays. They fight against poverty, unfairness, and disease. Pobreza, injusticias, y enfermedades. Through its ongoing efforts, many people hoped the nations will continue to make progress in talking rather than fighting to settle their differences. UNICEF is an organization developed by the United Nations to nurture es alimentar, and care for children around the world. Not all children have happy and carefree childhoods like you. You have happy and carefree childhood because you eat 3 meals a day. If you want a cookie, you eat a cookie. If you want some ice cream, a candy, some snack, if you want a fruit, you have it because you have a happy childhood. But not all the kids around the world have the same life we do. And I am included because I am not a child, but I have a happy childhood too. In many countries, children still have very sick from polio. Polio in our country disappeared thanks to vaccines. Whooping cough, tos, okay, and other diseases. The organization provides vaccines to prevent these diseases. UNICEF is also attentive to other needs, including fighting hunger, la lucha contra la hambruna, and helping all children receive an education. UNICEF stands for United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund. So there are 192 member nations, 192 countries are part of the United Nations today. Now, the words that were highlighted in the previous passage, the first one, abstract, having to do with an idea or quality rather than an object. An abstract idea, for example, is love. Love is something abstract. It's not like a heart. Okay, we relate love with heart. Heart is not abstract. Heart is something, what is the opposite of abstract? Concrete. Concrete. This is concrete. Concrete and abstract are opposites. So abstract is something that is difficult to illustrate. Let's say like that. Difficult to illustrate. Abstract. There are abstract art paintings. Abstract paintings. I'm going to show you one because you have no idea what it is.
I know what it is, Miss, because I have a clases de arte.
Huh?
Draw abstracto is a draw that no tiene forma.
Exactly.
Son manchas de colores, like that.
Like this. This is
Yes.
an abstract composition. Yeah. See? This is abstract.
If we learn that in art.
Yes,
yeah.
in art.
Because see, it doesn't have a specific shape. You cannot say, oh, I can see, or this is a sun, this is a heart. See, this is abstract. But something concrete has a specific shape. So you can say, oh, that's a heart and has a horse, and I can see trees and birds because it's something concrete. It's something we understand. We can identify or relate that figure with our environment, with our reality. But this is abstract art. This is something abstract. And there are abstract concepts.
That is really weird.
Abstract concepts. Also, that's what we're talking about. See, an abstract concept is an idea that people can understand, but that has no physical form. No physical form. The ability to identify, understand, and communicate abstract concept is a foundational element of human intelligence. Some examples: love, success. How do you illustrate success? Éxito. How do you illustrate that? If I said to you, okay, illustrate success, it's not easy. Okay, because it doesn't have a specific shape. It doesn't have a specific form. Or racism, feminism, communism, see, sexism. It's not easy. Democracy, moral, freedom. These one are some examples about abstract concepts. So here, that's what it says, that having to do with an idea or quality rather than an object, okay? Rather than an object. Hard to understand in art with little likeness to real people or things. A character in a book may stand for an abstract idea such as kindness. Kindness is an abstract concept. Ally. Ally. Ally, to unite or join, unite or join for a special purpose. Like the countries that make two groups, United States, Great Britain, which one was another one? Soviet Union, they get together to fight against Italy, China, Japan. So they make they joined together to fight against the other group. So that's why they were called, or they were named, ally, or ally, actually, ally. Ally. Parents may ally themselves with teachers to tutor students who need extra help. See, they ally, they make a deal. It could be they make a deal to work together. A person or country joined with another for a special purpose. Ally, say the word, this one, the number 2.
Ally.
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 Ally. The number 3, appoint. Appoint, to choose someone for a position or duty, to decide on. Some mayors appoint their town's police chief. Appoint is choose. In our country, we appoint the president because we choose them through elections. Attentive, paying attention, thoughtful and polite. Okay, so what? Thoughtful and polite. When you write a composition, you should be attentive to spelling and punctuation. Definitely. You should be attentive. Bonus, something extra or beyond what it's own or expect. Not everyone employee gets a bonus at the end of the year. Employee is empleado. Carefree is an adjective without troubles, worries, or responsibilities. Summer vacations is usually a carefree time. Yeah, because you have no school, no homeworks, you don't have to study. It is free time. Time for our family vacation, summer vacation. Next page, courtesy, polite, thoughtful, or considerate behavior. Okay, Ryan. Considerate behavior. A polite act, a favor, customer appreciate. How do you say that word? Let's see if you are listening to me. Say this word.
Appreciated.
Fine. This is appreciate. Appreciated has an extra letter, a letter D. So the first one is appreciate. The second one?
Appreciated.
Appreciated, exactly. And the rest of the kids, I want to listen to you. Appreciate. Say the word.
Appreciate.
Boys, open your microphones, please. There are students that never speak. Boys, open your microphone. Appreciate. Say the word. Say the word.
Appreciate.
Appreciate. Appreciate. Exactly. Ally. This one. Ally.
Ally.
Ally. Appreciate. Appreciated.
Appreciated.
Exactly. So that is courtesy. Customers appreciate being treated with courtesy. Agradecen. Los customers agradecen ser tratados con cortesía. Manufacture. To make something, especially using machinery to make up. I had to manufacture an excuse. The noun, the making of something, especially using machinery. A factory in our town specializes, because it has a letter S, specializes in the manufacture of automobile parts. Mistrust, lack of confidence. Remember that the prefix mis equals no. So mistrust, it means no trust, no confía. Mistrust, lack of confidence. Confidence is that you believe in you. I am confident. I know that I can do it. Yo creo en mí. That's confidence. Some people have a deep mistrust of politicians. Yeah, especially today in our country. We don't believe in politicians and politicos, right? Because many events have happened these days, unfortunately, that are affected our country deeply, han afectado nuestro país profundamente. Mistrust, to have no confidence in. To be suspicious of. Sospechar. To doubt. Dudar. That also is a mistrust. Sometimes I mistrust my own judgment. Noticeable. This has a suffix. Noticeable. Noticeable. Easy to see. Likely to be observed. Worthy of attention. If I have a mark here in the face, that is something I just made it, that I have an accident. Imagine that I have an accident and I have something here. I cannot have,
Miss,
if I have something on
how
my,
many pages we're going to do?
so if I have something on my on my face, it is gonna be noticeable, easy to see. How can I cover it if it is here in my face? It's difficult. And especially if it is something big, if it is a big mark, it is noticeable. It is easy to see, likely to be observed. It's gonna call your attention. You're gonna ask me, this, what happened on your face? We saw a noticeable improvement in their plate. Oh, that's also right. This one also can be applied on behaviors. If you are working fast, if you are speaking better, so that's noticeable. It's a noticeable improvement, something that it is easy to see. Overthrow, to overturn, to bring about the fall or end of. Overthrow. The rebels will overthrow the cruel ruler. Es derrocar, vencer. An act of bringing down, defeat. Defeat. This one is an interesting word. Defeat es fracaso, pero también es derrotar. Probably this one is applied in politics to people that are in the power, that are ruling a country. The people celebrated the overthrow of the heartless king, el Dios sin corazón, el rey sin corazón, heartless. That's a synonym, is to remove, bring down, destroy, ruining. Antonym is to preserve. So overthrow is remove, overthrow
Miss,
things you don't need in your house. Yeah.
Miss,
Yes.
may I go to the bathroom, please?
I almost finished this. I almost finished. So we worked 2 pages, right? So this is the vocabulary, peculiar. I know that a student, I think it's Daniel. Daniel, are you here? Hello, Daniel. Microphone, Daniel. Is Daniel here? Can you see him? No, he's not, but he was here. No, he must be, because I have 20. And I know that Victor is not in class.
Yes, Tammy.
Yeah, but he is not listening to me because he didn't answer. Daniel. But where? I can't find his camera.
Miss,
Yeah,
the time is 1:12.
he's not in his chair. See? Okay. No homework. I think you have no homework in this class. No homework in this class. So see you tomorrow. Thank you for your attention.
Miss, I have a question.
Bye, Miss.
Bye-bye.
You have a nice day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.